Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through the second deck of we're gonna do a review on the second deck and how I could utilize it for you and my content. And I was thinking about making some content from hero to zero, and that's the explanation. That is testing a character on multiple game modes, high-end game modes, to see the difference between 25% peers, which I have in my deck 1, as you can see, and in deck 2 it took me 20 minutes to form this card set. Well, I was really lucky with the rolls. As you can see, the cards are really well rolled. The quality is not perfect, but I'm taking some stats that it's really important, like 26% ignore defense, like 18% cooldown. Of course, I got a physical attack proc and a skill cooldown proc to help me through, but mainly it's really bad cards. It's the cards for a guy who plays like 1 or 2 months, and I barely cap the stats with my characters with these cards. I did a test on, as you can see here, you can choose where to apply these card effects, and I test them in World Boss, in Alliance Battle Legend, and a Giant Boss Raid. And to do the test, I used my favorite tier 4 and my first tier 4 where I'm not having a lot of time lately, and that's Ironman. I test him on GBR, ABL, the 3-day, and World Boss Legend. Mephisto, I think, was stage 24 and stage 45 with or without his peers. And let me explain you. This is how he looks like with the card set 1, and this is how he looks like with the card set 2. I mean, I'm undercapped on ignore defense and reduce cooldown, and wasn't that fair. But if the comparison had, any other value than showing you how faster you could do it with 25%, or if you can do it at all, there is no point for me go and fix the stats, because I was thinking to do that, but that's what with that I'm gonna showcase ignore defense and reduce cooldown cap also, so it's gonna be 3-to-1 video. Generally, I'm gonna fix the stats of the character without swapping audience blessing and stuff, and I'm going through cap, ignore defense, and skill cooldown to see if there is any difference between 25% peers, 0 peers, and 0 peers with capped stats at least. But that's for the end. Before that, we're gonna do just GBR with or without peers, ABL with or without, World Boss Legend stage 24 and stage 45 with or without. And before we go through that, guys, I want you to help. And how you're going to help, let me know some ways you're thinking, like dimension rifts, like any other game mode, or any smarter way to showcase the difference between 0 to 25. And the point is that I was overthinking about it last 3 or 4 days where the patch is live, and I couldn't find out any good showcases for that. But that's the first thing, you're testing the best game modes, your best characters. Yes, of course, I want you to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and help me grow this content and go through and boost through the YouTube algorithm. So let's go through the gameplay. Let's start with one of the hardest game modes in the game, which is GBR. You need a high-end account and characters to go through it, and I'm soloing with Ironman Tier 4 with my 25% pierce cards here. And as you can see, most of the people is even skipping this phase. I didn't play it proper, so I could do it, I guess, but I managed to almost die, yeah. And before we go to see, as we're seeing, basically, I want to talk about how I end up doing that. I mean, in the start, seeing the second deck of cards, everyone, me myself, thinking, okay, I'm gonna make a second set for PvP and having my PvE one for ABX and PvP for Timeline Battle. But guys, this needs you to be super duper well, because I have only one P card in my inventory working on a one that it's for PvP. And if I go through the cards and show you how hard it is to go through all these stats and cap them, and you know, have all this energy attack, physical attack, all attack, you need 5 full crafted cards and really good ones. That takes too long. And yes, in my case, I feel like I'm not gonna start to build a second PvP card set. Probably I'm gonna do the thing that I was thinking to do my main card set hybrid, and having my second one like free to play or something like that. So that's why I want you to drop ideas also. What do you think I should do? How you could get benefit of these tests? Having a super high-end account versus having 0 peers or something like that. And as you can see there, I managed to do with 2 minutes in between. Yeah, 2 minutes, and I had like 8 bars left with 25% peers. So let's see about 0 peers and other capped on ignore defense and skill cooldown. Look and see, you can see my skills is not going through the skill animation so fast, and that's not because skill cooldown or ignore defense, that's because the attack speed. If you don't have 130 attack speed, your skills feels like that. You're going slowly and dropping the skill and doing the animation. The skill cooldown has to do with the cooldowns of the skills. That's why my skills is not going through so fast. I could do it even faster. But as you can see, I'm already almost one minute in the stage, and I've done like 10 bars. Feels like 0%, guys. I really feel you. There's no way you can do GBR. I mean, my Ironman is full of Odin's Blessing, got CTP of Raids, and there's no way, no way someone can tell me that he could do that. With my account, I challenge you. There's no way you can solo Dormammu with 0% peers. This is so disgusting. Look at this. Okay, there's no reason for me, in my opinion, there's no reason for me go capping the stats for this game mode. I mean, you can see, yes, my skills are going slower, but I'm not gonna get any further attack from fixing the stats of skill cooldown, attack speed, and ignore defense. But you can see the difference. At least you can see the character is casting really slow, and his skills has a lot of time to refresh here. In my main account, it's taking like 7 to 8 seconds per skill, but now it's like 9 seconds per skill to cool down. Let's go to ABL. In Alliance Battle Legend, for Ironman, the best day to use, basically the only day that you could use him with the best team is the free day. Of course, you could use him in the villain day, also Blast villain day, but there you are tag playing him with Mephisto, and he's with his old uniform. So yeah, I want him to be used with his newest uniform because feels better and everything looks so cool. So yeah, let's go. You can see there I'm almost doing 1 million in the very first phase. The shock happens in the start and in the end. I had lost it in the start and in the end of the 5th skill. And you can see here I'm completely destroying Dormammu, Surtur. And yeah, let's see. I mean, in my mind, World Boss Legend supposed to be the worst for peers, because I remember myself playing like 3 hours straight to beat stage 1 Null. In the first day Null come into the game, I had like 0 conqueror level, 0 peers, and it was like insane to do it. I was trying and I think it was Moonstone or I'm not sure which character I was using, But yeah, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. I remember me over and over and over trying and trying and trying, dying in the very last phase. The DPS was so hard back there. I mean, yes, it was like time attack. Yes, I was trying to beat the time back there in null stage 1. For ABX, to be honest, when I had the peers, not and after I took the peers, wasn't feeling like there is huge difference. That's why I want to test that now, because it has been a long time before I had 0% peers, and it was really really long time in my mind, you know. Perhaps I start the channel with 0 peers, but it was like for the first 2 months, and I'm uploading video like couple of 2 years. Basically it's exactly 2 years at the end of November, I think. My first video should be at the end of November of 2020. Has been a long time, and 700 videos. So yeah, it's gonna be way back for me to 5.5. But I was when we took the peers, I was starting to play top 16 ABX, so I'm not sure about the scores and how good I was and I became. But without the peers, I feel like ABX wasn't huge difference, and you can tell that from the CTP of energy proc. If you use the CTP of energy proc in ABX and not the peers proc, beatdown or whatever the name is, you are not getting any higher score. So that's why people believes that peers doesn't affect so much ABL and ABX. But you can see it from even my first rotation here. Oh, this is again the same video, I think. Yeah, sure. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I thought it was a mistake, but yeah, as you can see, the damage in the start feels like there's not so big difference. 200k there, but I lost. I took some hits. Yes, it was bad gameplay also. But yeah, 200k again here. But yes, it's me playing both times, so you can't really say that that's unfair. I was bad with him at 25% pierce. I'm bad here with no pierce at all. And you can tell here I was like to 1 million. So at the moment feels like I'm doing the half. Half damage, 0 pierce. It's literally 0 to 0 this video, bro. I mean, if I was able to do only that score with a tier 4, full supports, yeah, I'm not sure if I would be able to pull out on top 16 of ABX and ABL. Probably not, to be honest. 25% helps me a lot to not playing perfect and having great score, I guess, all this time, and I was feeling like I was a good player. But you know what? If you manage to have 25% peers, you're a good player. A lucky one, but yeah. 2 million here in the middle of the fight. Feels like before I did 6.5. Now I can't really remember the score, but feels like it's gonna be max 4 million. So the score getting in half, it's completely different difference. It's different, but you know, in GBR there's no way you can do the stage actually. In ABL you can do some damage as a tier 4 and a high-end account. Of course, I'm not capped on skill cooldown and attack speed, and I could get way more. I mean, at least in my opinion, if I was playing perfect, I could do at least 1 million more. But as you can see here, a rotation doing less than 100k, it's not promising. Yeah, it's not promising at all. And it was a rotation without my tier 4 or tier 3, but still. Here you can see a tier 3 hits for 150k. That's way less than I thought. So yeah, Am I going to do 4? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I record them myself if you ask it, but I can't really remember. Oh, 3 million top? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do more than 3 million here, right? Audience force is going on. Okay, okay, yeah. No, 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 no. What? 10K my tier 4? Oh my god. That's literally half the score. So yes, at least you can take 2.5 million reward with the tier 4. Yeah, if you have 0 peers, guys, you know that. So let's go to World Boss Legend. Let's start with Mephisto stage 24 and me at 25% peers. And it's pretty much one rotation, 7 seconds. Yeah, and I was like, you know what, let's test him at stage 45 also. And that's 45. And yeah, not one rotation at least. It's like 2 rotations. Yeah, 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the first phase, and for the previous one with you know, at stage 24, let me show you what he was able to do at the phase 2. He did it like 7 seconds for the phase 1, and for the phase 2 with 25% peers. Feels like you're flying, but literally you're flying. I could one-shot that if I could press the tier 3 earlier, but 20 seconds. Stage 45, let's see this phase 2 at 25% peers and my super cool stats. It's 45, guys, right? And inside 30 seconds I was able to pull out this animation also. Okay, it's not anywhere close than stage 24, of course, but yes, it's 40 seconds. Mainly it's the cinematics that cut me the time, but yeah, let me show you with let's go to the results of 24. Yeah, I was able, I'm able to do the stage actually, guys. That's good news. You can do stage 24 and have the chest from the stage 20 where you can have a CTP inside, you know, it's 0.1%, but there is some chances for you. And yes, you can do stage 24 with these builds and 0% peers and these supports, of course. My Ironman is tagged up with Audience Blessing, and yeah, 30 seconds and still no face change. I did 30 seconds to complete the whole stage with my Ironman 25% peers. As you remember previously, 30 was for the both phases. And here you can see I am already in 1 minute in the stage, and I was like, think about this is not doable. I mean, oh my god, you can't do stage 24 if you don't have, okay, 1 minute and 7 seconds for stage 24 with 0 peers. Okay, 2 bars there. Okay, Pierce has nothing to do with me surviving this. Yeah. Actually, you can do the stage. I didn't start up. I didn't state to complete it, I think, because there's no actually point. You just want to play proper and not die through all this. But yes, I survived that. As it seems, no, 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 I didn't. So yeah, you can see, you can do it at stage 24, 0% peers. The timer and the damage has nothing to do with my bad gameplay and me dying there. So let's do a conclusion here. The point is that the peers into my life came, as it came to you, and I was progressing through it 2%, 4%, 12%, 25%, and I wasn't remembering the struggle back there in the start, but yeah. It's really hard for the 0% peers, guys. As you can see, you're able to do some ABL for sure, having half the rewards at least, and for sure there's no way you can do GBR. But World Boss Legend, you can actually farm stage 20 for Mephisto. That means you're able to do the other World Boss Legend also. If you do stage 1, let's say, with a way worse Ironman and farm them all the 5, you can unlock it and go through the game. So 0% peers, it's not something that should make you not completing World Boss Legend and go through the highest game mode to complete and get tier 4 materials. Of course, for GBR, there's no way you can do it for yourself with solo faulting, but that's why I have the Discord to carry you people there. Every day we are carrying a lot. It's down below in the description, the link, and you can press it and come to our Discord server, get help from my moderators, Alasklight, and a lot of people there communicating and helping each other daily. See you into the next, and I hope I helped you. I'm waiting your ideas down below in the comments. Let me know how you want me to test even more this thing. If you want me to build a completely other set on cards and compare the cards I already have, whatever idea you have, drop it down below. See you into the next. Bye bye to everyone.